Welcome back, everyone, to the Game One Loves Forever, the golf podcast. Today, I'm very excited because we are, as you can see behind me, we're at St. Andrews. No, I'm just kidding. We are at G.O.L.F here in Dorado Hills. They were so gracious to let us film here and record. So I'm grateful for that. So if you guys are in the Northern California area or in Sacramento area, come on down to G.O.L.F. So getting right into it. Got my buddy here, Jack, with me. Jack, thank you for joining me.
My pleasure.
Yeah, thanks for coming out.
Yeah, thanks for inviting me.
You're in the inaugural X-Golf podcast.
Yes, and I
Studios.
can walk here from the house.
Yeah, there you go.
Right here, Town Center, El Dorado Hills.
Yeah, nice. Well, just get right into it. Just kind of explain or let me know how you got into golf.
How I got into golf. So when I was about 12 years old, I had a family friend who was quite a golfer, one of my mom's friends, female person that spent a lot of nights at our house, mom's student teacher. So she taught me how to swing a club in the backyard.
And how old are you at this?
I think I was 12.
Okay, yeah.
When I first swung a club.
That's a good starting time. Yeah.
Swung. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how soon into that lesson I was showing one of the neighborhood kids how well I could swing a club, and I hit her in the.
Oh, jeez.
I hit her right here in the brow, and she had to get a couple stitches. Yeah, it was a bloody mess. Literally bloody mess.
Yeah. Actually, it's funny you say that because in high school on my golf team, I was inadvertently known for hitting people.
Oh, goodness.
Because I think my swing was a little wide.
With the club?
Yeah.
Oh.
So in my backswing, I hit two of my teamates.
Oh, nice.
Because they were walking.
Yeah.
And so the joke was after that, every time I would start swinging like, watch out. So yeah, it was pretty funny. So, all right. So you started about when you're 12. When did you kind of, I guess, start taking it seriously or really? Yeah.
We got on a course. I was probably 12, and she took me out on a little, it was called Alma 9-hole golf course in San Jose. And, it was kind of a lot of dirt and barely grass, a lot of cactus. But, she thought I needed to be out there and kind of tried to teach me the rules and little etiquette. So, yeah, got out there and swung a little bit. So, not long. I had a lot of older friends growing up, so we were all on bicycles, and we all got pull carts or push carts, and we'd ride to the local courses. So by 14, I was probably going out to the course. So I'm feeling I should be much better by now.
I know that's the game of golf, right? Wherever you think you start to hit a stride where you start to get better, and all of a sudden you get humbled.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Did you ever play in high school or anything?
I did not play. Well,
I mean on the team.
No, not on the team.
I know, recreational, I'm sure.
No, we just went out, just the neighborhood hooligans.
Yeah. It's funny you say when you walked. I was just remembering, like, as a junior, like, all you did was walk. You never even thought about driving a car.
No, it was walk.
And sometimes I'd even walk 36 holes in one day.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, yeah. Always walk.
Yeah.
We never had a cart. We couldn't afford a cart.
Well, I don't know if they even...
Did they have carts at those courses? I don't know.
Probably.
Probably.
Those little muni, dirt courses. Yeah. So you didn't play in high school. Is there ever a time where, other than now, I mean, I know we played a lot.
Yeah.
But has there ever been a time where you've just tried to dial in?
I played more and more, probably late 20s. So I played a little bit in college. We used to go out in college too. Played a couple good courses in Utah, and when I came home for the summer, we were golfing. So played a little bit. And then I think late 20s, we used to go, a few of us, pretty regularly.
Yeah.
We'd meet up try to be first on the course on Saturday morning, so our wives didn't get too mad.
Yeah, we're still trying to do that.
Yeah, right.
It's still part of the juggling act, right? Get out, first out.
Yeah,
It just sucks. Like courses are getting so dang expensive now.
they're expensive,
especially if you're riding a cart.
Yeah, I don't even remember what we paid back in those days.
Yeah. So you said you kind of took it seriously, but what was your best like handicap, I guess, or not even handicap, but like best range of scores, right?
Yeah.
When you felt like you were just.
I think the best I ever got when I got to hitting 95 on a regular, then I wanted to hit 90. So, maybe 92, 95, bad game 97. I still hate it when I score over 100. I mean, it's just, I still have fun, but I'm like, okay, I'm better than that.
Yeah.
I didn't try hard enough. I lost concentration. I look back.
Yeah, I played a few times ago, and it was one of those really hot days, and yeah, same thing. Like by hole 15, I was just kind of like, I'm kind of done.
Yeah.
I wasn't playing super well, but even then, I was just like, and that was after I broke my driver.
Same. That wasn't good.
So, not that day, because that day was fun.
Yeah.
But I played after that, and just after 16 holes, I was kind of spent.
Yeah.
But 100, 90 plus 100-degree weather will do that to you.
Yeah.
Right.
It's tough. We live in a hot spot. We should. It's October. It's fall. We should get some cooler weather
it
coming
should be,
up.
Coming in October here.
Yeah.
And should be cooling down hopefully.
I hope.
So you said 95s. It's funny you say that because I just recently, and we'll talk about it later, but I just shot over 100. I shot 103.
Yeah.
And that was a pretty crazy day. I mean, it was a tough course.
Yeah.
It was a black horse out in Seaside.
Oh, yeah.
The bayonet black horse courses.
Yeah.
So, I'll talk a little about that more later. But so was there, anything exciting about golf? Like any exciting round that you had or any,
Yeah, okay. So, best round ever.
There we go.
Boulder Creek Country Club.
Okay.
It's up a road.
Where's Boulder Creek?
Boulder Creek's like in between Santa Cruz and Los Gatos, up in the mountains.
I was thinking maybe Colorado or something.
Yeah, I think it's like Black's Road, Blackie Road, something like that. Anyway, it's really windy, and I was really hungover, and I actually made them. I was in the back seat. And I actually made my friends pull over. I retched a little bit. I didn't throw up. But it was rough getting there. And it's a short course. It is 18 holes, but it's a little shorter course. I don't know what the yardage was, but it was a little shorter. But I shot a 87, 85 or an 87.
There you go.
Yeah. Every time I teed up the ball, I'd tip over. And I'd get up and I'd be lightheaded. I was so relaxed and just swinging away and everything.
Maybe that's the key.
Yeah, get really drunk the night before.
I always figure I can play really good when I don't drink, but there's also this happy medium where I play better. Yeah. But then once I go over, it's done. But
a couple beers on the course for me, I think it helps kind of smooth things out a little bit. Me, because I like to drink.
Yeah.
I mean, I like to drink beer or whatever.
Yep. With golfing, right?
Yeah. If we have,
If
we have a little birdie juice, I'm good. And I can, through it, you're burning enough calories. You're working out. It is a sport.
Yeah.
And you burn that. Couple beers, 2-3 beers even. You're not going to really feel it throughout the day.
Yep. Especially when it's 90 plus.
Yeah.
Yeah. It goes. You're not even sweating. You're not even going to the bathroom.
No. That game in Boulder Creek, I got so many lucky breaks where I'd hit it off a little bit. I remember I hit par 3, hit it too far. It hit a railroad tie and bounced right back onto the green I had less than a 10-foot putt.
Yeah.
So just bounces like that. I hit it off a storm drain one time. It bounced to the right spot. So it was just that.
Wow, it was your day. Huh?
It was my day.
It was even though you didn't feel like your day.
It was good.
It was your day on the course.
It was a little bit rough day, but it was fun. That made it fun.
Yeah. I mean, anytime you hit, I mean, we've said it before, like you just hit one or two good shots.
Yeah.
It's a good,
Yeah.
it'll make you come back. It'll
Keeps
make
you coming back.
Keep you playing. And it might even keep you on a high for a week or two.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah.
But where are you right now on your golf attitude?
Golf attitude's good. Golf game has been. I thought so. I thought I ended on a real high note last year when we were playing a bunch.
Yeah.
And I thought I was breaking 100 every time. It
Yeah.
seemed like. So the occasional game maybe not, but this year's just been breaking 100's been another thing again for me. So
yeah, I remember when we played in the beer chug challenge together. I mean, you were I mean, you were
hitting the ball.
carrying. Yeah. If you hit a bad shot, I hit a good shot. If I hit a bad shot, you hit a good shot.
Yeah.
So
it was good.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
That's probably been the best I've seen you play in a while.
Yeah, that was a good. That was a good game. It was a good game.
I know. I feel like this year's just kind of flown by.
Yeah.
And even though I feel like we've played more, I haven't been able to focus on like working on my game. You know.
Yeah, I haven't practiced enough.
Yeah.
I did. I mean, I practiced. So sorry, but a couple months ago, I went Saturday and Sunday morning to the range, and then played on Monday. I had a good game on Monday. Maybe broke 100, you know, but I hit a lot of good shots, and it showed. Or maybe it was a tournament, and I just did better, you know. But practice. I mean, I don't practice regularly.
Yeah.
You know, I get in the mirror at home once in a while, and I've monkeyed so much with I've tried to be more athletic in the way I swing the ball and stand, and there's some things that I get in my head, but I don't practice them enough to make them work for me.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, it's interesting because for like ideally pitching or chipping and putting are the easiest things to practice, but not every course has all the amenities, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's usually like the range and then like a little chipping putt or chipping green that's like this big.
If you're going to work on your short game, you got to work 100 yards in, you know, and you want to hit off grass. It's hard to hit off a mat so to practice. So how do I take a divot if I'm hitting off a mat?
Hitting off the mats,
so, yeah, it's rough.
Yeah, or it just gives you a false sense of security that you're not chunking every shot.
Yeah, because it's just flat.
Yeah.
I know
just
sometimes
bounces.
when I hit it hard,
hit it
and you're behind
like,
the ball, I'm like, oh,
like, that would never work.
Yeah, that one didn't work.
But it looks beautiful. Yeah. So your mood is, the reason why I ask you what your mood is because I feel like my mood right now is like, I actually need to practice.
Yeah.
Like I just feel, well, and I mean, I broke my driver, so I got a new shaft. And that's going to be a lot of my excuse right now.
Yeah.
You know? Oh, sorry, guys. New shaft.
Yeah. I'm still trying to get used to it.
Yeah.
I changed.
It's like, what are they? Got a new shaft.
Changed the flex.
I haven't played in months or, you know. Yeah, I did. Actually, I did change the flex.
You did. I know. You got to get an excuse for a while.
Yeah. So, I got them lined up, you know.
Yeah.
So my 103, that was, you know,
that's
a fluke.
Not normal. That's
a fluke.
not normal.
But, I mean, it was a super windy day. I mean, it's the coast, you know, seaside. It's a coast. So when we played in the afternoon and it just, I mean, some 30-mile-an-hour winds coming through.
Yeah.
And any time I hit my driver and had a little bit of spin on the ball, it just took it.
Oh, yeah.
So anytime.
Yeah.
So I had some great shots straight down, but if I miss hit just a little bit, flare.
Yeah, the wind's brutal. Wind's brutal on a golf ball.
Yeah. So have you got a chance to play any of the courses out there, like Pebble
Monterey,
or anything? Yeah,
so
Monterey.
not Pebble. I golfed. I don't know if it's called Quail Lodge or whatever. I've golfed. Yeah,
I've heard
so
that one.
Quail Lodge. I've golfed that.
Quail something,
so I mean, I grew up in San Jose, so we had so many courses down there. I golfed. That is, what is that? Carmel Valley Ranch, maybe?
Oh, yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that's
Carmel
another one.
Valley Ranch.
Yep.
Golfed that. I think those are the only two out there.
The only reason why I've heard of those is because recently I was going to play, instead of Black Horse, I was going to play Poppy Hills.
Yeah.
Didn't get a chance to play that one, but I was looking around too, and those ones are coming up. So.
Yeah, and they're pretty close to each other in the scheme of things. They're up that same Carmel Valley Ranch Road.
It was I think it was like 180 for the round.
Yeah,
So it's
they
like,
they
you
have some
know,
good deals right
yeah.
now. I something came up on Golf Moose recently.
yeah.
Stay and play. I'm
Yeah.
like, JR, we gotta go.
I know. I can already tell. I think I've been inadvertently deemed as if we're all gonna go on a golf golf trip.
Yeah.
I think I'm the designated.
Fun guy.
Yeah, exactly. The volunteers tribute. Inadvertently,
You're
but
fun to golf with. You know,
yeah.
people
I
wanna-
mean,
you're-
it is. It's. I mean, it's just like it's a nice way to get to know somebody, or just have fun, or invite maybe someone you don't know.
Yeah.
And by the end of the round, you probably know them a lot better.
Oh yeah.
Than
Yeah.
you did 5 hours ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
True story.
yeah, I definitely. I mean, I try. Sometimes I feel like I'm too into the game, meaning like I'm
When you
focusing
go
on
out?
my game. No, I'm just focusing like when we play. Yeah.
Yeah.
When we play around, I just focus on. Oh, I need to. Or I need to talk to these guys, but I'm like, dang, I'm playing really well. I'm
Right.
focus. But now I've just kind of realized, have fun, and we're not out there
Yeah.
to shoot our best scores ever, unless it just happens.
Right.
But
It depends on who you golf with, I think.
Yeah.
It depends
Yeah.
on the four you're golfing with. If it's a very serious thing and let's go, then let's go.
Yeah.
Even if there is a new guy that you haven't met, for work, we tend to want to get to know who we're golfing
Yeah.
with. So, and if they're a real good golfer, that's a bonus because it makes it even more fun. So, and it pushes you to do better, I know.
Yep.
So,
Yeah, I mean, as long as I can carry my own, I'm happy.
yeah.
But I shouldn't be shooting 103s.
No.
That's for sure. No. But yeah, I think that's honestly really how I fell in love with golf too. Is, I mean, yes, I played in high school and whatever, but now like just the network, the connections. I mean, I think we've become better friends with
Yeah,
golf,
for sure.
and Matt and just everyone. And I love when I see like a new person, like just their spark in their eye, right? Like
Yeah.
Omar, he was on the
Oh,
podcast
yeah.
before.
And
all
I
of a sudden,
listened to it. I liked what he had to say.
yeah, and just all of a sudden he's just like golfing once a week, or hitting the range or golfing in 100-degree weather. And so it's just
Rich,
yeah.
too.
Yeah, Rich.
Rich.
Yeah, Rich is
Yeah, he's
not crazy.
excited.
Yeah, he's going to come back on the podcast, and a lot of stuff's happening. I mean, he's been playing so much, and I just feel like, man, I just haven't been able to play.
He doesn't bite you anymore.
What? yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, well, come on,
Rich,
Rich.
what's up?
Yeah.
Rich.
Yeah,
It's your boy.
get me back out there. So, but no, yeah. I mean, I think he's probably breaking, at least in the scores he sent me. He's breaking 100.
Yeah. Pretty regularly. Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's good.
yeah,
He's
I'm
an athlete. He's good. He's getting it.
I'm always excited for that. So yeah, I just think, and that's why I kind of started this, is because if it brings together a group of guys and we all go hang out, it's just a fun time.
Yeah.
So
Quick question for you.
yeah.
So did you grow up here? You did.
Yeah, I grew up in
didn't you?
Sacramento. Yeah.
Grew up in Sacramento. So you've golfed in Sacramento more than anywhere.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So me growing up in the Bay Area, that's I'm leading into this. I golfed all over San Jose and the peninsula.
Mm-hmm.
So totally, it's still golf courses, but it's now I get to golf all these up here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So
There
it's like
was
a whole
lot.
new set.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just I have favorites out here, but I
Yeah.
definitely have favorites at home too.
Yeah.
So,
What-
it's not my home anymore. San Jose. So,
Yeah. Well, what would you say your favorite courses here now in Sacramento?
I really like Empire Ranch. It's so close. I feel
Yeah.
like it's our home
It's our home course, yeah, for sure. It's my home course, yeah.
It's a good course. Apple Mountain.
Yeah.
I love it there.
Yeah.
Because I like
That's
to be in
been
the mountains.
That's been honorable mention on this podcast quite a
Yeah,
bit. Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, I love it. So
Yeah. Apple
you'll
Mountain.
probably
great.
keep hearing about it.
You got to be a billy goat. There's no walking. You're not walking the course. So if you think
Yeah.
you're going to be athletic one day, don't walk.
I don't know if they let you walk it.
Probably not.
Yeah.
No.
Although we played there for a league tournament in high school, and we had to walk.
Wow.
Yeah, but
You're
they did.
kids. You're kids.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, we were like 16. So yeah, so it makes sense. But we did have to on a few holes like 10. You know how it go all the way down. They would like taxi us on that on certain holes. But still, we had to walk the whole
That's
18
a lot.
holes. Yeah, but you're right. I don't remember it being that bad.
No,
So I was like, probably because you're right. You're 15, 16 years old.
Yocha.
Yeah.
That was just incredible. That's not right here in Sacramento, but you can drive there. It's close enough. And
you can
that
go
was
there for a day.
incredible. That was a beautiful course.
I've almost thought like kind of what you said, like a mini golf trip where you go up there, play on like Friday afternoon-ish, right? Stay, and then play early morning and then head back.
Yeah.
So,
I
get
like
2
that.
rounds in, yeah.
Is that an
So
invite?
maybe, yeah. So you're first on the list, yeah. Yeah, I'll make sure. But yeah, I mean, I don't know what that would entail.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I'm sure they got packages.
Yeah, I got one more course.
Oh, go ahead. My bad.
Northridge. No, it's all right.
Oh, yes.
Northridge.
Yeah.
That's another one that feels like a home course. The office is right there, and we get invited there.
Well, I was like, yeah, you guys get invited.
I've
only played there the 2-3 times. Yeah, 2 or 3 tournaments we've had there.
Yeah.
But
so luckily, I've been able to golf a few times and keep my score where it wasn't a tournament, and that's it's a lot of fun. It's a nice course.
What'd you shoot there? Do you remember?
It was, I don't know, 100. 103.
Well, I remember once you didn't get to finish, right? And you're having a good round. Was that one?
What?
I
was.
Oh, well,
My
I think
mom.
you guys. Yeah.
The time with my mom.
That's right.
Mom had to go to the hospital.
You said you were playing.
So
Yeah.
got a call in the middle of a round, and I said, "Look, we're on the 7th. I'll finish the next 2 holes. I can't do anything. I'll meet her there. She's got to get checked in.
Dang.
Mom's gonna be okay." It sounds brutal, but
Yeah.
it was fine.
Yeah. You're like, I got 2 more holes. Mom, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do all 18.
Yeah.
I
That's true.
just
At least,
finished.
yeah.
I just finished.
At least you'd be like, I got 11 holes left.
Yeah, no, couldn't
That's
do it.
funny. But I think, you were having a good round, I remember.
Yeah,
But,
it was good.
yeah.
It's all good.
So, yeah, Northridge. But, yeah, Northridge is a country club, so it's a little bit tougher to get onto.
Yeah, for sure.
But usually tournaments, that's the only I've got on. And then if you're like Jack, you got friends in high places. And yeah. Although I'm trying to get a couple people I know to get me out to Del Paso.
El Paso.
And I've only played that in a tournament too.
Yeah,
I only played it once. I played it
I was
once.
probably with you. I don't know.
No, mine was
Maybe
actually
not.
like a amateur tournament. So I just played.
Yeah, I played. We had. I think I don't know what tournament it was. It was for work, but I got to play out there. That was incredible.
Yeah.
That's where the sand is really sand, and I like that. I appreciate that. That crystallized, light, fluffy sand. So many of these courses we have to hit off of dirt. It feels like dirt. It's just this heavy sand or dirt.
Or you might as well just chip out like it's normal grass.
Yeah, it's normal dirt. Sand,
yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Oh, that got me too at Black Horse. That I was in the bunker one time and it felt soft, but then as soon as I swung and hit, it was like you said, thin.
Oh,
so I just bladed the crap out of it, and it sailed on me.
Oh boy.
I
was gonna say
it was a rough day.
Yeah, being out there by the coast, you don't really realize, but the moisture in the air can
packs
make
it. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, but it was a beautiful day, beautiful course. Can't complain there. But and then, so if you can remember what's like a nice. So if someone said, "Hey, Jack, what's a nice course in San Jose?"
In San
Jose, actually,
yeah.
I don't even know, honestly.
Yeah.
I lived there for about a year and never played anything.
Yeah, so Cinnabar, I know. Cinnabar's, it's a little hilly.
I've heard of it, yeah.
Yeah, a little hilly. I actually got to golf there first when they opened up the course, and then for a couple years. So the greens were still really hard. They hadn't softened or anything yet. So I didn't know that was a thing till that was a brand new course. So I've heard it's just, pretty perfect now. Silver Creek Country Club, that's another country club. I know people. So I used to get on there, get invited, and that was a great one. Grew up playing Santa Teresa. Santa Teresa is a great public course.
Is that at the end where it dead ends into the park?
Alum Rock? What park?
Yeah.
There's, Silver Creek.
Maybe
Not
maybe
Silver
it's Santa
Creek.
Teresa,
Santa Teresa
but
Park
yeah,
is a park.
it doesn't dead end to it, but because I remember I drove back there one time and I was like, oh, there's a golf course back here. I didn't even know, but
in South San Jose,
yeah,
up against the foothills.
yeah.
That would be
That's
Santa
Santa
Teresa.
Teresa. Okay.
Yeah, so I
think
grew
it's
up.
that
So
one,
I
but-
started there as a kid, and I got to golf there as an adult too. So that was a
Yeah.
kind of a home course.
And one of my odd jobs, I drove for Lyft and I picked up a guy back there. So that's
Yeah.
how I knew. I was like, oh, there's a go.
Yeah.
But man, yeah, I lived there probably longer than a year, but I wish I would have played more golf there.
Yeah.
It was just a time where I was busy working, there,
Yeah.
traffic. So, you have to leave at like 6 o'clock in the morning to get to your 8 o'clock job.
Yeah.
Get off at 5, don't get home till 7.
Yeah.
So definitely no twilight golfing. And then the weekends is, hanging out with friends and girlfriend. And so,
Yeah.
but yeah, I still have some family there, so I
Yeah.
could go play. But yeah, now just Sacramento.
Pasatiempo. Have you heard of that
Oh,
one?
yep, I played it
Yeah, I've
one
golfed
time,
there a
long
couple
time ago. So
times, yeah.
I wouldn't remember anything about it
No.
because I played, I don't know, probably 2017.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Pasatiempo. That's a nice course too.
Yeah.
Nice location. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So yeah, Pasatiempo. I mean, have you played that a few times? Because that's an expensive one.
Yeah,
I
it was an
remember.
expensive one. I don't know. I don't know where I got all that money back in those days. That was like in my 30s and
No, that's just when you say, "I'll make more."
probably my
I'll
30s.
make more.
Yeah, I'll make more.
I'll make
I
more.
do. That's how I do life.
Yeah.
I like to have fun. So
Yeah.
if I can go someplace,
Yeah, no,
life's too short
Yeah.
not to be able
That's what I
to
would
golf.
say. I mean,
nice places.
golf and travel.
Yeah.
I know you said you guys just went to Hawaii,
Yeah.
to Maui,
We went to Maui.
this summer. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, I've always believed you can, I know everyone has just different circumstances, but in theory, in life, you can always make more money.
Yeah.
You can't get back time.
There's also
Right.
people that have made the same money that I make, and they choose to save it all, which
Mm-hmm.
I'm envious of. Some people that have really saved
put it away,
their money,
squirreled
put
it
it
away,
away,
yeah.
and then they're retired and they got all this money, and I'm still thinking, man, am I going to have enough?
Yeah.
I think I'm good, but
Yeah.
never know.
Do you have a favorite brand of golf equipment?
Golf equipment,
What balls do you use?
Pro V's.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Pro V's. I've tried the Pro V1.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a little harder. It seems like it's harder. So I bought one box of those, used them, and I went back to just regular Pro V. So
Yeah.
I'm good. I like the Callaway, like the super soft ones. They don't seem to go as far, but I like the feel.
Yeah. No, I agree. I don't think they go as far either, but I tend to not get in a lot of trouble with them.
You're right. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just a Pro V1,
Yeah.
like through and through. Pro V1 regular, not X. I used to play X,
Yeah, that's
but
what I
then
was.
yeah, the X with the red.
Yeah, Pro V.
And then
X.
for a vain reason, I like the black number better.
Ah, interesting.
So, yeah, which has nothing to do with the feel but I agree with you. I think
I heard those are better.
well, I mean, it just depends. But
Yeah.
I used to think the X's were better. But I mean, Pro V1, Pro V1X, I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm not professional. But I do think they're like the softest balls
Yeah.
that they have. So I don't know. I've always liked them. So, because anytime I play with another ball, I'm just like, I'm going back,
Right.
even though it's
Right.
expensive.
Right,
So-
and usually with me, if I'm struggling with golf, I hit something else when I have to play by the water. I'll just like, okay, no Pro
Yeah,
V here.
that's true.
Because that's going in.
Yeah.
So it's
You-
just I can kind of and of course if you think it's going to go in, it goes in.
Yeah.
So
So I've before I never played scramble tournaments with Pro Vs. I'd play with whatever else, or usually like if it's a cool tournament, they give you a sleeve
Oh,
of
yeah.
whatever to play
Yeah.
with, right?
we've got a
So
few.
that's how actually I started playing with vice balls.
Yeah.
Because I hit them and I liked them.
Yeah.
But again, went back to Pro V. But now my rule is because I want to play well in scrambles, right?
Right.
So now I'm just like, okay, one sleeve, and if I lose them, they're gone. But what sucks is I think you lose balls more often in scrambles because you all hit, and then whoever's best, you're like, forget it,
Yeah, I'm
You know,
not
or
gonna
if
go
you're off,
search for it.
exactly. Like even it could be in the fairway, or you just forget because you go to the best ball. And you're like, oh shoot, my ball, and then So now I'm like, no, I'm gonna use Pro V's, and then actually more recently I haven't been losing them, which is nice.
Yeah.
But
I actually what round was that? Recently, not
who
my
played
last
Mather?
round.
Who played Mather?
That was the last round, I think, Mather, that I
The
played
last year?
with
Okay.
you. It was the time before. I hit
Then Ansel,
one ball.
Ansel Hoffman though.
Oh, it was Ansel, and that's that,
Yeah.
but I hit trees and stuff, but
Oh,
I
yeah,
always
but you
found my
still-
ball.
You still found it.
So
Yeah.
I hit the same ball the whole time, and then I had a Callaway that I hit on a couple holes where I didn't,
Just to make sure. Yeah.
Yeah, and I didn't lose a ball. I
Yeah.
don't think I lost a ball on that.
Yeah. No, actually, that's funny you say that because that day, even though I didn't play that well, I didn't lose my ball either.
Yeah.
But there was a few holes I hacked it
Yeah,
around.
that was a trip.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. It was there.
Yeah. It's funny you say
That's
that.
that's a nice course.
Yeah.
Those trees are huge and beautiful.
Even though it's frustrating, I've always really enjoyed that course.
Yeah.
But I didn't play it when people were saying it was all tore up. I don't know if you got out and played.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. One of the guys who played, Jason.
Yeah.
He said that's his home course, and he was just like, or he's the course he's closest to.
Yeah.
And yeah, he just said it's kind of tore up, but never got to see it, so that was good.
Yeah. Good wildlife out there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you got the coyote.
Yeah, there's
a lot of
everything.
deer. Yeah.
Everything.
Right by the river. You might, if times get tough, you might even see a mountain lion out there
Yeah, I don't know.
because they travel down the river.
There was one at Oak Ridge recently.
Yeah, that's what I
or
heard. In
something.
El Dorado
I
Hills.
shut
Yeah.
down. My friends, speaking of mountain lions, their cam in their back porch picked one up walking through their backyard over by Oak
yeah.
Ridge. That was a year or two ago. So, yeah,
Yep.
they're around.
Yeah, you gotta watch out.
They're around.
That's in these neck of the woods right here. Yeah. So you were mentioning kind of in the break, you were saying you want to closest to the pin or something. Let's talk about that.
Okay, let's talk about that. And I was trying to remember what course it was. It was in San Jose. All my work buddies, we got bunched up on a slow day, elevated tee box, and so there was 8 of us. So we said $1 a piece, closest to the pin. So
Big stakes.
big stakes. Yeah, we're high spenders. we're big spenders.
You're like, we're already paying $89 for the round.
Right. Yeah. So everybody hit pretty much, and then my buddy Mark, he hit and he got about 4 feet from the pin, and we're all, he's got it, but I haven't gone yet. So I remember I used to golf better. I hit it and I got inside Mark. Got my $8 or
Nice.
$7,
Yeah.
right? 'Cause
Oh,
one of them
nice.
was
Yeah,
mine.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Count your own dollar, paying yourself. Yeah.
So, yeah, it was good, but it's bragging rights. It was all the work,
Oh, yeah,
work
definitely.
buddies.
I mean, that's sometimes worth more than the $7
yeah.
you won. You know?
Yeah, it's all good.
So.
Yeah, so that was fun.
And you said elevated green.
Elevated green.
What was the distance? You remember?
I don't
That was a while ago,
remember.
yeah.
It was close. I mean, I don't know. 120?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Those are fun.
Yeah.
I like hole 2 on. I've said this a million times. Hole 2 on Apple Mountain, or just Apple Mountain in general.
Yeah.
Like the tiered greens.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah. There's a lot of
Or
that Billy Goat
18,
stuff.
18 at Empire
Apple
Ranch.
Mountain? Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You know, as if you're playing greens or blues.
Yeah.
You're up there.
Yeah.
White's not as much, but
No.
yeah. All right. So I was going through, you go through Instagram and whatnot, and Zire Golf. I mean, everyone knows Zire Golf. And they had a post that said the top golf douchebag moves. And I kind of read over them, and I was just like, oh, this would be interesting, to talk about. And I don't agree with every single one, so I wanted to see what you think.
All right.
And then we'll
right.
kind of go back and forth.
Is this speed round or no?
No. I mean, if you want to make it, you're like, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yeah. Okay. It could be as fast or slow as you want. Okay.
Got it.
This is your episode, Jack.
Yeah,
Whatever you want. So the first one is club twirling after bombing a drive. Is that a golf douchebag move?
Twirling, I think it's better if you just kind of put it out and then shove it like you had a holster.
There you go,
and
like
put
a
it back.
sword.
Yeah, like a
like,
sword.
yeah.
Chi Rodriguez.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
yeah, I don't think it's terrible. No, that's we feel good
Yeah.
when we bomb a drive.
Yeah, I think. I mean, I don't think that's a, super douchebag move. I do, however, think it is if you do it on every shot.
Oh yeah.
You
Yeah,
know,
no.
it's like from the fairway,
Yeah,
twirl.
they're not all good.
From the fringe, twirl.
Yeah, they're not all good. Even if they are all good.
Blade it left,
Yeah,
twirl.
no,
Yeah.
it's lost its.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I was thinking about that. I was like, nah. I mean, I don't think it's like super douchey. But so number 2, walking in a putt.
Walking in a putt.
So like you hit it,
yeah.
and then as soon as you hit it, you start walking to it because you know it's in.
Yeah, I've only seen it once, and I think it was Tiger Woods. So he just knew it was going in, and he was
Yeah.
gonna go get it out.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I guess if you're a pro, right?
I guess I don't know.
It's part of the showmanship. But
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, I don't think that's.
No.
Yeah, I think. Well,
I don't
it
know.
only looks funny or bad on you, I think, if you miss it.
Oh yeah, if you missed it,
Then you get razzed.
Yeah.
Then expect the.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you're not that good.
Yeah, expect the razzing from your buddies.
Yeah.
They're not gonna let you forget that one. So, I mean,
I'd rather stay back and watch it. It's like that's going in.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
going in. It's
Yeah.
in. That's going in.
I mean, I've been in. I don't know if it's a tournament, but I've walked in a putt, and I didn't think anything of it, and everybody's like, "Oh, he knew it as soon as he hit." That's what
Yeah.
the response was. So it wasn't like,
Sometimes you can tell.
Yeah,
You know.
you just feel it. Using a rangefinder on a par 4 tee box.
Yeah, I need that. I need that to make sure I don't.
Yeah.
I don't have to club down. I
mean,
gotta hit my.
Yeah, I mean,
hit my 2-iron.
yeah, that's. I was thinking like, yeah, if it's straight on and you can see the green, I mean, come on,
But
But yeah, if you need to know, you got a layup or.
how far is that white steak up there? I don't
Yeah,
know.
exactly. Yeah.
That's
So
just
yeah,
silly.
so
That's
yeah,
a waste of time.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's.
Douchey? Is it douchey?
I don't think so. So far, I'm over.
don't know.
I'm over.
Douchey's
3 right now.
I don't know. It's just silly.
Yeah.
It's silly. Maybe not douchey. Maybe just silly.
I mean, if it's like, if you're measuring it to be like, oh, 325, I can get this,
Yeah.
know.
It
But-
would be silly if I did it because my ball's going to go where it's going to go. And I try real hard to put it in the spot, but
Yeah.
I don't.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm sorry.
what I
Maybe
mean?
I'm leaning more towards your side. Yeah. Maybe. I'm 50-50 there.
Yeah, right,
All
right.
You could convince me with another
Okay,
little
good.
bit
Yeah.
more of a.
Unnecessary.
Yeah. There you go. That's probably more of the category. All right. So 4 is being unsatisfied with an approach shot that is 3 feet from the pin.
That would be never me.
Yeah. But if you had a guy do it, would you be like, "Come on, dude! Like you're complaining about 3 feet from the pin?" So
Yeah.
I think it's
yeah.
a little.
Oh yeah, if he's
Douchebag,
being
yeah.
if he's being
Yeah.
if he's
'Cause-
being honest and real and that's a little arrogant.
Yeah.
Right? 3 feet's pretty
Yeah.
good.
I'm like, that's
a tap in.
Yeah, it's a tap. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, okay. Finally one I agree with. Saying that you pulled or pushed your drive even though it's in the fairway.
Yeah, no.
Oh, pulled it. Yeah, left of the fairway.
That's like going up for a layup and I pulled a hammy every time, right? That's why I didn't make it.
Yeah. So that's a D-bag move, or saying hit that off the toe after a 330-yard drive. Like, come on.
I'd be happy
guy.
with it.
Yeah.
I want to hit off the toe every time
Yeah,
if
it was
that's
like,
the case.
yeah.
I don't
Oh, you mishit it? Like, it took a little off that
yeah.
one. Yeah.
I was
So,
going
yeah,
to
that
drive
was-
it. The rangefinder just said it was 400. I was
Yeah.
trying to make it.
Yeah, that's funny. Wearing long white pants when you're playing. Wait, wearing long white pants when you're playing in the heat as if you're on the tour.
I don't know.
I like
if
that one.
Long white pants are a
I
good
know,
idea
yeah.
for anybody. I don't know.
I mean, yeah, it's.
I don't know.
Anytime
you
you're out
guys
there with-
wearing long white pants. I'm sorry, but
I mean, I do have white pants.
Do you?
Yeah, but I mean,
Yeah.
I would wear them when it's cold. I
Yeah,
think,
but not.
right?
You
No,
wouldn't wear
not
'em
when it's
with
warm.
me. You wouldn't wear them around me.
Well, now I'm definitely not. Just kidding. Yeah, I think anytime. I mean, anytime you play, you gotta wear shorts. Even.
Most of the time.
I mean, unless it's raining, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
But. But this. Oh, this is playing in the heat. Yeah.
Yeah. No, in the heat, shorts.
Yeah.
But what do you wear? Long pants.
Pants
for?
anyway. Yeah.
No.
Asking someone what their handicap is within 3 minutes of meeting them.
Had that happen in a bar once.
Yeah.
And I heard the guy is no good
Yeah.
either, and he was adamant about me giving his handicap.
Yeah,
my
it's.
handicap.
I know it's funny. It's almost like a sizing up, right? Like,
Yeah.
oh, you're only a 10. You look like you should be like a 3, or are you sure you're a 10? You should be 25.
Yeah. He doesn't even know me.
Yeah, yeah,
I told him I golf, and he's just
yeah. Well, it's funny that's even not on the course, like off the course or in a social setting. That's still like a question, right?
yeah.
It's like, oh, you golf? Oh, what's your handicap?
Yeah.
It's always like,
Yeah, I could. Yeah, that's tough. That's a tough one, because some people that are really good, they don't want to golf with me.
I mean, yeah,
you like golfing with me?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, I love it. Yeah.
I have fun,
But yeah,
and
No,
I know the
that's
rules,
true.
and
There
I
are
have
some
good
people-
etiquette.
yeah.
So
there's some people who are like, oh, I'm 25 or 15, and they're like, I don't want to play.
Yeah, no.
I guess I get that.
Okay,
But
douchebag move.
But
yeah, I don't want to play with you anyway.
yeah, yes. So I guess it does fit. Yeah. Complaining that your approach shots are getting too much backspin. The only time I've ever had this problem is when my wedges were brand new.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was actually like you'd hit and it was just a zip back.
Yeah.
I don't have that problem anymore because
I don't have that problem
They're
at
used
all.
now. Oh yeah, the grooves have been used up a little bit.
I love when
but
mine hit and stop. I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
Backspin.
Yeah.
It's still working on it.
Last one. So saying this is a birdie hole frequently.
Yeah, saying anything is too much.
Yeah, I don't think.
You can wear it out.
Yeah.
It's funny
But
once.
yeah, I have. It was funny. One time I played in a tournament and the guy was like, he was like, oh, I've never birdied this hole before. And then he birdied the hole after he played.
Well, that's good.
and
That's good.
And we're like, I forget his name, but he's like, man, why couldn't you say none of us will birdie this hole? And then we all would have birdied it.
Right.
But
Yeah, I mean, we all want to birdie the hole. So
Yeah.
yeah. If he's never birdied it, and
I mean, that's our ultimate goal, right?
you're right.
So, yeah, I mean, I'd probably agree with maybe half of these, 5 out of 10. That, I mean, is there anything honorable mention you can think of?
A douchebag move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or just maybe something, a pet peeve.
Oh, I got two. One
Yeah.
was, and hopefully he watches this or listens to it.
Starting a battle.
This
starting a
was
war.
at the range. This was at the range, though. I'm hitting balls at Empire Ranch, hitting balls, and there was a lot. It was a
full?
weekend.
Yeah,
it
it
was
was full.
full. There was people waiting. This guy is like right behind me on the sidewalk, swinging the crap out of his new. I think it was his new driver on the concrete, and just swinging the heck. People were saying, "Excuse me, I need to walk by," and he's just oblivious. And I just kind of stopped, and I didn't want to I didn't want any confrontation.
Yeah.
But the man and woman that were next to me, they looked at me, and I just shrugged. They
Yeah.
shrugged. I mean, that's douchebag move.
Yeah, I agree with that one. Like warming up behind. I mean, especially swinging like full.
No, he was going
full speed.
and he was doing it fast. He was going.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's doing. He's
Almost
warming
to
up.
like scare you to
I
move
don't
away.
know. Is that, no, I just slowed down.
Yeah. It's like
I had like
yeah,
10
I might
balls.
Have to, might have to buy another box here or a bucket.
I don't know. Yeah. Hey, watch my spot. I got to get another bucket.
You would hit him right back with it.
Yeah, so that move. And then I got a funny thing that happened back years ago. I got a good buddy, Mark. I'll say his name, Mark. And
Yeah,
he
we
was
can save him by no
warming
last name,
up.
yeah.
He was getting ready to hit his drive. And someone was taking some practice swings way in the back. And it must have been a short, must have been a par 3 because they had an iron. and they took a little divot, and it hit Mark in the back of the neck. He got so upset. And it was an accident, but and we all laughed, but he didn't think it was funny. So no, I can't blame him for being pissed.
No,
Poor guy, but it was always Mark. Poor Mark, always something.
That's funny.
Yeah,
that reminds me. Yeah, one time, my buddy who was like newer, I don't even know if he was newer at golf, but just kind of swinging off to the side like that, and he was swinging like in line with me.
Yeah.
And same thing, he hit a chunk and just hit me right in the stomach. I was like, "What the?
Yeah, what are you doing?
Why are you taking chunks first off?"
Right.
It's like, oh, why are you hitting at me?
Right.
Or why
yeah,
like
you don't aim
hitting
at
towards
people.
people.
Yeah, you don't hit towards people. So
yeah, just swing off. Yeah.
Douchey move, Greg. Douchey move, Greg.
Yeah. Oh, you know his name?
Yeah, I know who I was golfing with.
Okay. Yeah. Oh no, I thought you meant the.
No, not your guy.
Yeah,
that's my guy. That hit it on Mark.
Okay. Yeah. No, I thought you knew the guy who was swinging 100 miles an hour behind you.
That dude.
That's funny.
Yeah,
all right,
brand new clubs. Yeah, brand new clubs. Had to swing them behind me.
Yeah. So I was saying I was going to talk about my golf round, but I'll just make it quick because we're getting a little low on time here. But yeah, I mean, I would recommend Black Horse in Seaside. Go play it. Beautiful course. Yeah. You can even get good twilight rates and stuff. So I think we got it for like, played at 1 o'clock, and it was like $85.
Oh.
Yeah, with cart.
Yeah, that's sweet.
Yeah. But yeah, so it was just, I don't know, man. I mean, just I think I had like, well, I will say a new driver or new shaft, and I just any time that I just didn't hit it square on or a little spin, OB. So
wow.
a lot of sevens.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say a lot of sevens, but when I went OB, you know, some sevens. There was an 8. There was a 9 on our par 5.
Holy moly.
Yeah, it was a rough day. Yeah. And what was funny too is that I was with my brother-in-law, and I bet one of his friends, and he was like, "Oh, I'm catching you." I'm like, "You're not catching me." Well, he beat me that day because, and then my brother-in-law was funny. He shot a 99, I think.
Yeah. So, isn't that rule number 1? No, you just
exactly.
You
Once you bet, I
don't.
I was like, "Oh, let's put money on it." So, but I did tell him, of course, making excuses already. I'm like, "Hey, this is a new shaft, so this might be your day. Like, take it now if you can beat me." And he did. But my brother-in-law was like, "Bro, if you shot a 103 and I shot a 99, he's like, I wouldn't take your money because I still, it's not like I beat you.
Right.
You beat yourself. Now, if he had shot like, I think he was capable. The buddy was capable of, I'll say in Austin, you're probably watching. Actually, it's funny. I was gonna play. I played him straight up, but then because he said he listened to the podcast, I was like, all right, I'll give you a stroke.
Yeah.
That stroke didn't matter anyway.
No.
At the end of the day. But Austin, he probably should have embarrassed to take my money, but he did.
Right.
Although if I would have shot, a 97, he shot a 99, I would have taken his money.
Yeah,
so.
that's a bet.
Yeah.
That's a bet.
Yeah. It's all good. Yeah. I'm coming back for you, Austin. I know you're going to be listening, so we're gonna rematch, and I'll be ready.
If you shot a 99, I'm coming for you too, Austin.
Yeah. So, but yeah, it was a fun time. I mean, go play that course, and if you can't play it in the morning because it's probably less windy.
In the morning?
Think, yeah.
Probably. I think it kicks up on the ocean.
Yeah.
Later.
So, but I mean, it's still great. I definitely go play it again in a heartbeat. So, but yeah, 103. Hey, we're all human. We all just kind of showed me like one is a new shaft, so I do need to go work on it. But
you've used that excuse.
Nothing. Yeah. How many times there should be a counter on here? How many times have I said new shaft on this on this podcast? Just this episode. So
it had to have been it.
Yeah,
you've said it enough.
Yeah. So it's all about the new shaft.
Yeah.
Good or bad? No.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, Jack. I just want to say, thank you for coming out.
My pleasure.
Appreciate you coming on. I hope you had fun.
Yeah.
It's
good fun.
And I just want to say thank you again to Jack. Thank you to Gavin, my editor. Thank you to Chuck and Brett here at G.O.L.F. I just think, we're moved into this instead of where we were before. And I just think I'm excited for what's next, and just keep listening, subscribe, leave comments, whatever. So just keep listening. Thank you. We'll see you next time.